Hello now, welcome to today's edition of GNB Quickies. My name is Joe Osborne, and joining me on today's edition of the program is one of the biggest junkyard dogs in all of sports betting. Iain McMillan. Iain is all over the first four playing games tonight. I got a couple spots that I love for the NBA, but of course, we want to know what your best bets for the night are. A comment section right down there below. Let us know. NBA, NCAA, NHL, MLB, spring training. It doesn't matter. Let us know what your best bets are for tonight. Iain, what are your best bets for tonight?
Yeah, like you mentioned, Joe, I'm looking at the first four games tonight. I'm going to focus in on the 11 seed play-in games because really, honestly, who really cares about the 16 seeds? So let's start off with Drake against Wichita State. I'm going to back the Bulldogs -2 in this one. So first of all, Drake is a much better shooting team in this matchup. They rank 30th in the country in effective field goal percentage heading into the tournament, while Wichita State ranks 278th. Drake also has a significant rebounding advantage as well, ranking 35th in rebounding percentage, while the Shockers rank 255th. Now I know Wichita State has faced tougher competition this season, but the difference in those numbers are too significant to not bring them up. Finally, the Bulldogs enter the tournament with the best ATS record among all tournament teams at 21-6 against the spread, so I'll back them to continue that spread success tonight. Give me Drake -2, and then in the other first four matchup between the two Blue Bloods, UCLA and Michigan State. The public's on Michigan State. I'm going against them. I love the Bruins getting the 2 points tonight, so give me UCLA +2. Like I said, public's all over Michigan State. I just don't get it. UCLA has much better numbers. Let's start off with floor percentage, where they rank 28th in floor percentage, as well as 149th in opponent floor percentage. Michigan State ranks 180th and 247th in those two stats. And the Bruins are also a much better shooting team, as they rank 83rd in the country in effective field goal percentage, while the Spartans are all the way down at 266th. Finally, the Spartans have also had issues turning the ball over this season, as they rank 172nd in turnovers per possession, and UCLA is much better in this stat, ranking 57th. I don't care that they have Tom Izzo. Michigan State is a bad basketball team, so I'm backing UCLA +2 with a ton of confidence tonight.
Okay, next up, we're going to shift gears to the NBA. We're going down to Phoenix, and it is player prop time. Devin Booker sitting there at 26.5 points. We're going over. Here's why I like this bet. Booker has been padding his numbers in the paint a lot lately, as he's averaging 11.6 points in the paint over his last 10 games. This matches up perfectly with a T-Wolves defense that cannot defend down low, as they're allowing the second most points in the paint over the last 10 games. He should also be able to chip away at the free throw line, with Minnesota ranking 26th in opponent free throw attempt rate over the last 10 games. Booker easily leads the Suns in free throw attempts per game this season, and he's got a history of obliterating the T-Wolves, who've allowed the most 30-point games to opposing players this season, by the way. He scored 43 against them last month. He's got a 35 last season, a 28, a 35, a 30. He absolutely kills them, so I'll take the over on Booker's point prop. Next up, we're going to La La Land, where the are in town. Really good spot here for the Charlotte Hornets. I'm going to take them to cover the first quarter spread at +2.5 points. Let's get right into it. The Hornets offense comes out absolutely flying as they lead the NBA in first quarter scoring and first quarter EFG percentage over the last 10 games. The Lakers are in the bottom half of the league in each category in this span. Slow starts at home have become the norm for the Lakers, as they're one of the worst first quarter home bets in the NBA at 6-15 ATS, thanks to a -2.48 point margin. And you might be thinking, but Joe, it's the second game of a back-to-back. Well, that hasn't impacted Charlotte yet this season, as they're a league best 7-1 ATS in the first quarter in the second game of a back-to-back. So give me the Hornets to cover that first quarter number. So that's it for today's edition of G&B Quickies, unless there's anything else you'd like to add.
Sounds good to me. I think next time I'm just going to go on my tippy toes a little bit here, but that's all right.
Why is that?
It might be a little bit shorter than you, but...
You got a Napoleon complex.
Slightly, maybe.
I wouldn't describe Iain as short, but he always brings up how short he is. I don't know. I think he's maybe a little bit insecure about it. But those are our best bets of the day. Let us know what your best bets are. Good luck, and as always, keep chasing that paper. Woo!